Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to show you an amazing trick in Google Sheets. How to insert images directly into a cell using a simple formula. If you've ever wanted to neatly organize pictures in your spreadsheet without them floating around, this video is for you. And make sure to stick around because I'll be showing you multiple ways to insert and format images. Let's dive in. Alright, let's start with the basics. Google Sheets has a built-in image function that lets us add images directly into a cell. The most basic way to do this is by using this formula. Let me break this down for you. The image function takes a URL as its first argument. This is the link to the image you want to insert. When you enter this formula and press enter, the image will be inserted into the selected cell, automatically fitting the cell while keeping its original aspect ratio. Now, what if you want the image to stretch and fit the entire cell, covering all edges? We can do that by using the number 2 as the second argument in the formula. Like this. With this setting, the image expands to fill the entire cell, but be careful. This might distort the image if the cell's aspect ratio is different from the image's original dimensions. Now, let's say you want to keep the image in its original size without resizing as the cell changes. We do that by using the number 3 as the second argument. Watch this. As you can see, the image stays in its original size, even when I resize the cell. This can be useful if you don't want your images to be affected by any changes in the sheet's formatting. Alright. What if you want to set a custom width and height for your image? No worries. The image function has an option for that too. We just use the number 4 as the second argument and specify the width and height in pixels, like this. Here, the image will be resized to 100 pixels by 100 pixels. You can change these numbers to whatever dimensions you need. Let me show you. Before we wrap up, here are a few pro tips to keep in mind when working with images in Google Sheets. 1. Make sure the image URL is publicly accessible. If the URL is private or requires authentication, the image won't load. 2. Use Google Drive links for personal images. If your images are stored in Google Drive, you may need to get a direct image link. 3. Be mindful of large images. Large images can slow down your Google Sheet, so keep your file sizes optimized. 4. Use borders and cell formatting. Sometimes, adding a thin border around cells can make your images look more structured and clean. And that's it. You now know how to insert and format images in Google Sheets like a pro. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my upcoming Google Sheets tips and tricks. If you have any questions or want me to cover more topics, drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.